Case number 3, another surgical resection, also in a young woman, a 6 centimeter liver tumor. You have on the slide the tumor and the adjacent liver. So now let's look at the slide. At low magnification, for this case, you can see here you have the tumor and here the adjacent liver. So the tumor seems relatively well demarcated, and let's take first a look at the non-tumor liver. There seems to be some minor inflammatory infiltrates, some large portal tracts, and some dilated veins. Nothing else remarkable. And now take a look at the tumor. You have a well differentiated hepatocellular tumor with no atypia. All the cells look the same. There is sometimes small arteries. You can see scattered inflammatory cells, also steatosis, macrovascular steatosis, and the appearance was everywhere the same. You have here also some arteries, here a large vessel, some neoplastic cells have a clarified cytoplasm. So this appearance is highly suggestive of hepatocellular adenoma because you have no atypia, hepatocytic proliferation, and you can guess the subtypes. I remind you that there are now 4 subtypes of hepatocellular adenoma: the HNF1A inactivated adenoma, which is also called a steatotic adenoma, which shows loss of LFABP protein by immunohistochemistry. There is the inflammatory adenoma, which is the most frequent, which shows overexpression of CRP and SAA. By the way, I recommend CRP immunohistochemistry, much more easy to interpret than SAA. There is the beta-catenin mutated adenomas that show a nuclear accumulation of beta-catenin by immunohistochemistry, and also a strong and diffuse expression of glutamine synthetase. And there is the fourth group is the sonic hedgehog adenomas. So far there are no reliable markers. There have been some preliminary marker, ASS1 or PTGDS, but they have to be validated. So in this case, I didn't show you the immunohistochemistry because the most important thing was to make the diagnosis of adenoma. This was an inflammatory adenoma. By the morphology, we may also think of a HNF1A inactivated adenoma because of the steatosis. But please, you have to know that inflammatory adenoma may also be steatotic. On a practical point of view, the clinician will like to know if it's a beta-catenin mutated adenoma because there is a higher risk of malignant transformation with these kind of adenomas. The main differential diagnosis of hepatocellular adenoma when you have no atypia is focal nodular hyperplasia, but in this case there was no fibrous scar, no ductular reaction, and so the diagnosis of FNH is very unlikely. And also to confirm this impression, you have to take a look at the glutamine synthetase because it's really easy by immunohistochemistry. The focal nodular hyperplasia will have a map-like staining.